continue with the Srimad Bhagavatam. Last time we had completed verse 33, Canto 1, Chapter 3, Krishna is the source of all incarnations. We were talking about self-realization, and both the food body, that is the body that we are having just now, and all other subtle bodies are not a part of realization. This is what we got to understand. And what we understood is, when you get realized, you see yourself and the Lord in one. Basically, you get to experience this state. It's a unique state to be in. This is where we had ended. So now let us continue. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, verse 34. If the illusory energy subsides and the living entity becomes fully enriched with knowledge by the grace of the Lord, then he becomes at once enlightened with self-realization and thus becomes situated in his own glory. Now, when he says illusory energy, that means it's a subtle kind of an energy which you don't understand. And the term energy over here is also a misnomer because it's not an energy. It's the essence of the divine. See, please understand. Energy means that which is, your science energy is there. E is equal to whatever. But we are not discussing energy the way we are. Here we are saying things happen from the unmanifest to the manifest domain. Think like this. Suppose you are standing in a temple. Okay? Now you are praying very hard, and suddenly you see the flower or the garland dropping down. You see it happening, okay? And then you suddenly say, oh, he has answered me, the God has answered me, or something like that. We start attributing things which in the normal sense, normal world of ours, we will have to remove the garland, we will have to remove the flower. Things happen like this. So a unique phenomena happening which is not related to the natural phenomena that are happening in this world. Now, when we say there were flash floods in Spain, just yesterday or day before yesterday they happened. Was that a phenomena which was expected? It was not expected. Suddenly it happened. Alright? Now when something happens suddenly, we say that it is the hand of God or something like that. We attribute it to something different. We don't say that it is connected to the material worldly stuff. Say God is doing this. We attribute it to the divine. In the same manner, when the divine works and we do not have any idea about how it happens, we say that there is the divine kind of an energy which is working. It is not an energy. God is everywhere. Please understand, God is everywhere. And because God is everywhere, we don't have to say that this is outside the purview of God. Can we say that? No, everything is within the purview of God, isn't it? So we can just attribute it like that. So what happens over here? If the illusory energy subsides and the living entity becomes fully enriched with knowledge by the grace of the Lord. It's a unique line where you say, when enlightenment happens, the enlightenment means knowing something beyond the scope of human understanding about the divine. You get an experience of the divine. This is how it works. In your material world, you are seeing normal phenomena happening. Say for example, I'm lifting up the cup of tea, I am drinking it, somebody is shouting, the TV is playing, the cars are running. These are material worldly phenomena. They happen just like that. They keep on happening. And these phenomena are natural, normal phenomena in the material world. And they are happening in an illusory fashion. What is illusory fashion? Illusory fashion is the Maya of the divine is playing over there. She is making things happen. Alright? Suppose you have a wind vane. Wind vane, you understand. The children play with it. Huh? They have those beautiful colors, and then you move it against the wind, it starts rotating. Huh? And same thing, windmills are there. Huh? So the windmills are moving. Here in India also now, tens of thousands of windmills have been put up. If you go down the entire track from here to Kanyakumari, you will find the road is flooded on both the sides with these windmills. Same thing while going towards, say, north of Karnataka, it's the same thing. Who is moving the wind vanes? Wind vanes means that fan which is there. Who is moving that? The wind is moving, you will say, correct? Go back. Who is moving the wind? See, if you go backward, who is moving the wind? That's a phenomena. Actually, there is something which is happening, nobody understands. Okay? We say, oh, the winds are moving. Okay, the air is moving over there. But we know it's a natural phenomena. It happens by the wind moving, the vanes are moving, everything is happening. Similarly, you are growing in age. Time is moving, the clock is ticking, all these things are happening. So they happen in a natural way, in a normal manner. But knowing God is not normal. Knowing God is abnormal. Okay? So knowing you are the divine and then you are meeting the divine is a unique phenomena. Alright? And this phenomena is to be understood in a different manner. It has nothing to do with the worldly phenomena. Worldly phenomena is driven by the material world. Okay? There are the elements, there are the energies which are moving and doing things in the material world. But knowing the divine is not a material phenomena. It is beyond the material. You are not using your body to understand. So here what he is saying is, the living entity, that is you, who is always mixed around with the working phenomena of Maya. Maya is working in your world. You are eating, drinking, sleeping, hearing, talking, walking, all these things are happening in you. This phenomena about the divine has nothing to do with that. So, the living entity becomes fully enriched with knowledge. The knowledge comes on its own. It is not science knowledge or bookish knowledge. You don't have to read a book. You got what I'm saying? There is no book to be read. There is no scripture to be by-hearted. There are no verses to be said like Bhagavad Gita. But people do. No, nothing like that has to be done. They come automatically. You don't need to be a dictionary. You don't need to be an encyclopedia. You don't need that. It is just happening. And this happening is called the grace of God. By the grace of God, everything just happens. Then he becomes an enlightened with self-realization and thus becomes situated in his own glory. So this person, who is a material worldly person, having only a body so called, he starts having that special knowledge which comes by the grace of God, just like that. He doesn't have to read a book. He doesn't have to do anything in this world. You can ask that person something and he will respond to you. You got what I'm saying? So if there are sages and saints, you can ask them any silly or stupid question also. They can give a response to you. Not necessarily a material worldly question. You can ask a spiritual question. Don't tell them, can you quote verse number 32 from page so and so? Don't talk like that, okay? That is stupidity. That is material worldly. That even your, artificial intelligence and all these Claude and all these, they can also do. They can by heart it and they can say. We are not talking of that. That is material worldly phenomena. Ask them the deeper meanings about life and they will tell you. Thus, learned men describe the birth and the activities of the unborn and the inactive, which is undiscoverable even in the Vedic literature. He is the Lord of the heart. See the words over here. Things which are not written in the scriptures about the divine, about things which normal person will quote scriptures. If you ask a question to a person, when did Mahabharata happen? There are some great people who will say 5,200 and so many years. Okay, how? Oh, we did the study of these scriptures. This star was going from here to there, and this nakshatra was there, and this was there, and that was there, and then the great floods came, and the floods came. This was the year by calculations. So this is the thing which they say. That is, you are using Maya. You are using science. You are using things which are supposed to be the material worldly things. No. What is he saying? These learned men, these enlightened people can describe birth and activities of the unborn and the inactive. They will suddenly start quoting things which you will wonder, what is he talking about? Oh my God, I don't understand this. Imagine 5 years ago, you ask a saint or you ask this great person, an awliya, saint or somebody like that, tell me, sir, why are you saying that for 3 years the world will shut down? Why do you think that I will be at home only, not doing anything? I can't get out of the house. And he will look at the person and say, but that is what is going to happen. And in your entire life, you may be 100 years old also. This has never happened. Has it ever happened? No. So if it has not happened, what are we talking about then? So you will think that fellow has lost his marbles, maybe all his screws are loose. That's how we look at these people. No, you will not be able to do anything. What? You mean to say, I can't go to the bank? No. You can't go for groceries? No. I can't go out and eat? No. Your children will not go to school? No. Alright. Like this never happens. But it happened. Pandemic came, everybody was home, everything happened. I hope you understand what we are talking about here. It's a very unique thing. Alright? And this person is talking like this. There is a great phenomena happening. He's not Nostradamus. He's not Baba Vanga. He's not even Wangi. So don't bother your head about it. Why is he like this? Oh, it's a blind saint. Nobody is blind. They are not saints. They are the divine enlightened people. No Baba Vanga is enlightened. No Nostradamus is enlightened. These are astrologers, palmists and this and that. They are dwelling in. This person, whom we say as an enlightened person, is nothing like that. He's not an astrologer. He's not a palmist. He's not going to look at phenomena. Oh, this line is going from here to here. He doesn't do any of those things. And yet he will tell you, next year, you be very careful. Things might not be working properly. And you really wonder, what is he talking about? Everything is going so well in my life, Yes, everything is going on well in your life. So this is the verse which will tell you, The learned men describe the birth and the activities of the unborn and the inactive, which are undiscoverable. Even in the Vedic literatures, even if you go to the Vedic literature also, there is no knowledge of that. This knowledge is not there in Vedas. What they talk is not there in any scripture. So don't go by any scriptures. Oh, he's quoting a scripture. Oh, this is verse number so and so from this book. Nothing like that. He will just say, okay, like this happens. One day, one very funny thing happened. There was one person arguing with me. Okay, this is a funny experience which I said. So he said, you know what? I have read so many literatures. I have read this, I have read that. I mean, was trying to tell me how much they know Krishna and Radha. Because you see, people are very much enchanted by Radha Rani. Radhe Radhe, they will say. So Sri Krishna left Vrindavan, Gokul, you see that area where, and he went to Mathura. And he never came back again to meet Radha Rani. Now he was talking like this. I looked at that person and I said, really? You know? Yes, it is written in the scripture she never met him again. Once he left from there, he never met her again. And then from there, he went to Dwarka. I asked that person, I said, what are you talking about, sir? You see, every evening he had a date with her. What? That is not possible. I said, what is the distance between Mathura and Vrindavan? 18-20 kilometers. If I am a lover and I am a secret lover kind of a person or one person, I will take my horse and I will run away. 20 kilometers. You think my horse can't run 20 kilometers or what? Idiot. Oh, it is possible. But he must be under observation. He is God, boss. He can go. He can go. He can come back. No, but how can you meet Radharani? What do you mean by that? Every day you will meet her. That's none of your business, no? So this it is not written in the scripture, sir. It is not possible like that. I said, really? Whom are you asking? Don't ask me. Okay, even if in this life, if I want to meet my girlfriend, I can go and meet her. You won't even know about it, right? So what is your problem in life? So don't talk to me like this. And that person got so disturbed when I said this kind of words, because they believe that what is written in the scriptures is the gospel truth, which I agree with, no doubt about it. But it is only half truth. It is not given fully. Fully, you understand? No full knowledge is there. Little. And it is all written in code. So why are you talking to me? Don't. Forget it. Krishna and Radha were always there. Even in Dwarka also she was there. She also lived for 125 years. Oh, no, Guruji. She did not live for 125 years. She took Jala Samadhi and she was elder to him. How elder? Again, another story. How elder? Well, she was carrying him in the arms and all that. She was just 1 or 2 years elder to him. I said, you lost your marbles or what? Here was a woman who was married. Okay? And she was carrying Krishna in her arms. Oh, Krishna was 8 years old when he left, Vrindavan and Gokul and all that. And where is it written? In the scriptures. Ask me. Nothing like that. What do you mean? Oh, there was a difference of 16 years. No, that is not possible. Guruji, you are saying something very funny. It is not possible. Oh, 16 years and 1 year baby like that I am carrying. And then when I am 32, I have a 16-year-old young guy over there. But he was already millions of years old. But that is not possible. See, in the material world, nothing is possible. If you talk about phenomena, you can't even get your mind around that thing. How is it possible, is your mind going to say? See, that is something which your mind can't wrap around itself, this phenomena. Similarly, another incident was, people said that Shankaracharya was in the 6th or the 7th century. I said, really? How is that possible? I said, no. He is 2400 years old. But Guruji, it is not possible. 2400. Really? It is not possible. Their mind cannot even think on those lines. 2400? I thought it is only 15 or 16 or 1700. You are adding some more. Yeah. I can't do anything about it. You want to listen, you listen. Maybe I am writing my own story. Okay? I am Salim Javed. I write my own stories. You also listen to it. So this kind of a thing happens, and when these things are undiscoverable even by the Vedas, the reason is very simple. The Lord lives in their heart. He can say whatever he wants to and get away with it. You won't even understand it. You won't even have any clue about what they are talking. And you will try to figure it out by dates, time, history books, technology, this AD, this BC, that thing, that thing. Oh my God, all kinds of things. Don't bother your head about all these things. If they are saying something, it has happened, it's happened. Accept it. Hota hai, kind of a thing. Alright, I hope you got this verse clear. Okay. The Lord, whose activities are always spotless, is the master of 6 senses and is fully omniscient with 6 opulences. He creates this manifest universe, maintains them, annihilates them without being in the least affected. He is within every living being and is always independent. This is again a line which tells you the divine Lord, he works through everything. Okay? And yet he is spotless. He will eat all the food that is there on the table, and yet he will say, I didn't eat the food. And you will say, but I just saw you with my eyes eating everything. How is that possible? And your mind cannot understand it. You are still saying, I can give you proof, I put video cameras over here. I saw you eating. In the video camera, it is there. Ah, really? Do you think so? Who told you that? One very funny incident. One day Rajma was there and she, I don't know what happened to her. She went and deleted everything from her hard drive. Okay? Something happened and maybe she got upset with somebody, something, or company or God knows what. She went and deleted the whole thing. And a few days later, now she was joining a new company. She wanted some data, some certificate, something. And she's saying, Guruji, I deleted everything. I'm telling her, why don't you see your hard drive? It is there. No, Guruji, I saw hard drive was empty. So go and see, what is your problem? Reluctantly, she went to see in her hard drive. Oh my God, everything is there. Oh, how did that everything come back again? Magic? So it is not magic. These divine people, they are very unique people. What they say, they only know. Someday they will say something, someday they will say something else. But listening to them is very important. The reason is because they are the master of all these things and yet they are not in it. They are not in that drive. They are not in the scripture. They are not even in that body. Do you get the point? The body is just like an empty shell. I got that kind of a thing which is happening. Zombie type. The body is like a zombie, Like today, People are celebrating Halloween. Huh? So they're walking like this, like this, like this, like this, all those dead people and all that. Well, it's okay. This man or this person who is an enlightened being is like this fellow. The body is moving on its own, automatic. It's like a shell. iRobot, Elon Musk robot. But Elon Musk robot must be having some brain somewhere. These people are brainless. They don't even have brain. They don't have mind also. Nothing is there in that body. Okay? But yet when they speak, you really wonder, what are they speaking? How can they speak? And whatever they say is literally like gospel truth, Okay, this is what it is. They are not contaminated by the normal world. Nothing contaminates them. And nothing contaminates means very simply, we went to a place yesterday, nice place, okay, we went to have masala dosa over there, okay. Now, that place is called Vidyarthi Bhavan. Okay, we reached there after 12. It was pouring cats, dogs, elephants and God knows. I was standing there. I was Vidyarthi Bhavan. Okay. So, at 12:10 I am telling her, we are still raining. Can we go and eat something? My stomach is already growling. We went and the fellow says, okay, go in. We ate. And then we came out and we saw the board over there. Restaurant closes at 11:30. We were there inside till 12:30 or 12:35. Today is a holiday. Restaurant is closed. It's written over there. I had already decided I want to eat masala dosa. I ate masala dosa over there. Before I left from here only, many days before, I said, I want to one day go to that place and eat masala dosa. And anyway, I am going to meet the saint over there. I will go and eat my thing also. And it happened. So the day was closed. Restaurant was open. Timing was not there. I was there. Ate masala dosa. So finished. So how this works? Can't say. Why? These fellows, they are not attached to anything. They are spotless. They don't bother their head about, getting tainted with anything. Because they are the master of senses. Master of senses is a very unique phenomenon. The master of senses means no sense can titillate them. You can keep on calling them names also. You can say whatever you feel like. Okay? I hear people talking about Shurani and said that and all that kind of things. And you talk to this person, you talk about him also, or her over. Nothing enters them. So if you ask them, yeah, I am chore also. I am this as well as I am that. I am the greatest in this as well as I am the worst in this also. So can you say you are not? So it's a unique phenomena and nobody can deny them that thing because they are and they are not also. So they are not in this and they are in that also. Their hands will move and if you ask them why are you moving your hands? I'm not moving my hands. But just now you moved your hands. No. And are they right or are they wrong? Are they telling the truth or are they telling lies? You can't say anything to them because even their lies are the truth and their truth are the lies. Got the point or no? Okay. Sometimes they will tell you some story, weird story. Sai Baba, he's got a very weird way of talking. If you see that person from Goa who came and sat in front of him, he started talking to someone, something completely different. That fellow came and he brought me like this. And these two fellows are listening. Oh, he's telling my story. So that my story became something very unique. Because He quotes one thing and means somebody else, something else. So their way of talking is also very funny. You have to understand what they are speaking. You have to really try very hard many a times. What is he saying? I don't understand. Did he say I should go or I shouldn't go? Very difficult to say, no? I thought he said I should go. But then the way he's putting it, I shouldn't go. What does it mean? So, the creation of this universe is very unique in this manner for them. They really create everything out of ordinary to extraordinary and extraordinary to ordinary. And that is the reason why these things, these senses are fully omnipotent, and these are six opulences. They are their greatness. He creates the manifest universe. This is the funny thing about God and about these divine people. They will create a universe of their own only. You are saying, oh, this cannot be. And suddenly it is bang in front of your nose. They're like very funny. You may go to sleep in the car and you think you have slept for only 10 minutes. Oh, Bangalore has come. But just now I went to sleep 10 minutes ago. No, you are driving all the way from Goa to Bangalore. 10, 12 hours driving, and I just woke up in 10 minutes. We are here. How is that possible? All signals will turn green. How is that possible? And sometimes you try desperately, I have to reach that place in time. I have to reach that place in time. The traffic is moving very slowly. You really wonder. So, like yesterday, a very, very funny incident. At least 3 to 4 wrong roads we took. I don't know why. Guruji, but that Google is saying like this we have to go. Let Google say, let us go by this road. And take a left, take a right, go up, go down. Why you are taking this road? Who knows? I have no idea. And finally when the end result is, that is the reason why you took me there. Now I know. See? So this is the funny part of it all. Why? Because there is no way of understanding how this works. They manifest universes. They create a universe of their own. Their word creates magic. You may say everything is going on well. And they say something, do this. And then you say, can I do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or after that? Okay, your wish. And then tomorrow you end up doing that. But I was not meaning to do that. But that is the whole point, isn't it? The world got manifested. It got created. And they maintain and destroy it also. They maintain and destroy both these things they do. Without in the least being affected. They don't get affected at all. You may think he must be very guilty now. Because he went and did this to me. Guilty? Look at his tobda. Look at his face. From which angle does he look guilty? He will say, I am sorry. We took the wrong turn. Where is his sorry coming from? I don't know. He's creating a world of his own, This is the funny part about being with the master. The master is a unique phenomena. You cannot even understand. You cannot think, because he says one thing, does another thing, and all kinds of funny things. Yesterday we went to meet a very great master. I had no idea he was staying there. Okay. Suddenly some book I was reading and I said, oh, these masters, Samadhi is in Bangalore. Everybody thinks it's in Kedgaon. Kedgaon is in Maharashtra. So I said, let's go there. So we went to this master's place. It was a ramshackle old place, nobody cares for it. It's like a house kind of a thing. We went over there. There is no Panditji, there is no Pujari, there is nobody there. But there was one person and he was decorating the place. He had bought so many flowers and he's making all different designs and this and that and all that. And then, who is this guy? So, met this person. He says, who are you? Oh, I am just a devotee over here. I am making this for Guruji. The master is the person. Okay. Nobody is there. But this is a person who is creating rangolis out of flowers, cleaning the place up, making it beautiful on his own. He did Pancharati. He created a beautiful arti. You know, Pancharati is different, this is different. He put dhupam, deepam, this, that. Poor fellow, he was a student, I think. And he didn't have money. So he had put gluco biscuit over there, one packet of gluco biscuit, small. It was so touching, you know, I tell you. The gluco biscuit was there and he did the full. I was there for 2 hours nearly, looking at this beautiful thing happening in front of me. The devotion that was there, it was pouring from, there were young children, young boys, 20, 22, 23-year-old. And they did not have much idea. So he was telling me how master comes. Now he died in 1945, remember, 1945. And he says, you know, Guruji comes over here. Every 15 days he will come. And I know he is coming because he walks like this only in a particular manner. He comes and he will say, there is kachra over there. There is kachra over there. There is kachra over there. Clean this up. Why is this place like this? Go clean it up. Do this, do this, do this. And if I do something wrong, he will correct me. He will tell me what is it. It's a very strange phenomena. Here is a master who comes and inspects his own place. And it was a very strange phenomena over there. People experience the divinity. But that kind of a devotion is required. And this is how the world is. They create their own world. It's a universe by itself. And nobody goes to this place. Just those 3-4 people were there. That's it. There is a caretaker also. She doesn't even bother. She says nobody should come and do anything over here. Don't bring prasad, don't put flowers, don't do this. I only have to clean. I don't want to clean. I don't want to even light one lamp. I don't want to even do this puja. What puja I will do? So she doesn't do anything. So this is how it is. So I hope you understand. It is an enlightened master, contemporary of Sai Baba of Shirdi. It's a great master. Nobody has heard of him that much. People in Bangalore don't even know his existence. I hope you understand this. So they maintain like this the whole universe. They can destroy it also, without in the least being affected. They are not even affected when they do this because they are independent of everything. He is in that phenomena and yet he is not in the phenomena. So understand, a normal person is carried away by everything. Here is an enlightened person who doesn't even do anything, yet he does. Is not involved in the process, yet is involved in the process. Doesn't say a thing and yet he has said everything. Can you imagine this kind of a very strange phenomena? So here Sutta Goswami is explaining to his disciples, and Sukdev is telling Parikshit that these people, these enlightened beings, the self-enlightened masters, are a very unique people. They are like the divine. And what they say, what they do, and what they give you an experience, they are nowhere in the picture. And yet everything is happening. Because they create their own universes, they sustain them on their own, and then they destroy also. And that is the reason why this verse, he says, he is within every living being and is always independent. Though he works through every living being, and yet nothing taints him. Okay, so we have come to the end of verse 36. We will stop over here.
Recording stopped.